Today, I'm going to show you how to use Canva for your Animal Digital Design Challenge. The goal of this APS digital design project is for you to take an image, like I have here, and turn it into a digital design of your choice. You can do this using filters, using drawings and outlines, highlighters, colors, markers, and more within the Canva program. So let's go ahead and get started and see some of the tools that you might use for your project. Now for my project, I took a picture of my dog, Bear, and he had these fun little glasses on, so I thought this might make a really fun piece of art. So I took my photo, and first I decided to trace my dog and then fill him in with little shapes and colors and add some designs for his glasses. And then another thing I did was I took that outline and I turned it into almost like a wrapping paper with duplicates of the same image all over the page, just for a different type of artwork. Now let me show how you can do something just like this. First, you will want to open up Canva. You can get to Canva by typing in canva.com and logging in with your APS account. Once you're logged into your account, make sure that over here on the top left, you have your school selected. That way you know you're in the right account. Next, let's get started with our project. Open a blank page. Go up here to custom size. We're going to select 8.5 by 11. Now that you have your blank page open, go ahead and name this at the top with your name, Animal Design Contest. Now you're ready to get started. The first thing you'll need to do is upload your image that you're using for inspiration. You can do this by going to Uploads, and then you can upload your file here. Upload a file, and you will select the location that you have your image. Once you select your file, you will see it will appear over here in your Images section. You can click on that image to add it to your page. Now that you've added it to your page, you can crop anything from the picture that you know you do not want. And then we're going to start with tracing your animal outline. To trace your animal outline, you will go to More, and then you're going to look for the tool called Draw. Once you have this selected, you can select the pen, and I like to use black or white to outline. So let's use black. I'm going to go back to the pen so it's nice and thin, and you can change the thickness of your pen here, and then you can make it more transparent or less transparent. That means you can see through it. I'm going to leave mine full black and a smaller size. I have 11-point font here. Now you're ready to trace the outline of your dog. You'll see when I come over here to my picture, I get that little pinpoint, and that's how thick my outline will be. This is really easy to do with a mouse or even a pen on your touch screen if you're on your Chromebook. So now I'm going to start outlining. You'll notice I don't have it perfect. So if you get it like this and you don't like how it is, go ahead and click cancel, and then you can start over. Select your pen again, select your color, and then go ahead and trace it until you get it just how you want it. You can see here that I've outlined the outside of my dog, but I'm going to also add the inside of the ears where it's a little bit darker, and some other details that I want part of my picture that are going to help me fill it in. You might even want to outline the nose so it's all one piece. Once I click done, this will all be one piece. So get any of those outline pieces that you want. If you want to change color here, and then you can outline. See how I'm going to outline where it's white? And then I'm going to outline the glasses in a different color. When you're ready, select Done, and that will give you an image that you can move around. After you have your outline, it's time to delete the photo and create your own artwork. So select the photo and press backspace or delete, and now you're left with your outline design. Pretty cool, right? Okay, now what we're going to do is turn our outline into something even more artistic. So let me show you a couple other tools that you might use to do this. One of them is you can stay right here in the draw feature and you can use the marker. You can make this more transparent and we can pick maybe a color that we would use for the nose, let's say. And I might make that nice and thick. And then you can start to color in using, this is just the draw tool. And you can see I can change the thickness of the marker. I made this a little bit more transparent. I wanted it to be dark but lighter than my outline. Okay, now I don't see a really great brown here that I want for my dog. So I can go to the color palette right there and I can select from any color. I can even go to this tool and really find the color that I need. I want kind of a brownish orange. Okay, now let's see how this works over here. Oh yeah, that's going to be a great color. So now I can just simply color in, and I'm going to go over those glasses so I'm not too worried right there. And I could replace the pink ones. You can also use shapes where we could type in the word fur, and I could find some fur that I want to use for my dog. And I could go ahead and Control D, I could duplicate that fur and start to fill in instead of using the drawing tools. You click on that item, and on the top right, you go to Position, and you can move that to the front. See how it became in front of my other pieces? Or you can move backward one piece at a time, all the way to the back. Then you won't see it very much. That position tool is going to be very useful for you. Okay, now I'm going to group my items. And then you can simply take this artwork and you can make it into the wallpaper like we talked about, or you can submit it just like this. Remember, before you submit your artwork for this design contest, you will want to come over here to the text tool and you will add a text box. By dragging that handle, you can make the text larger. Put your text box in the bottom right corner, and you will need to type your name first and last. Hit enter so you can go to the next line. Then you will type your school and your grade. If I want to take this image and make it tiny, you can select it, hit Control Copy, Control C for copy. I'm going to add a page and paste it here. Now you can resize your image, and Control D will duplicate that image if you want to make more than one. And there you go. Now you have your dog wallpaper.